TV. And now it's time for this afternoon's session of Children's GBC with George Buxton, as he gets to present some programmes today. Let me tell you, the inside the studio is much of a scorcher today. Oh yeah, and just to let you know, we have few more last airings of the programmes, which includes Joshua Jones, The Blue Racer, and we even have our own cartoon premiere of Hokey Wolf. And here they all are. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a scorching Children's GBC. And the reason why it was so scorching? Because it's a heat wave out there today, and I hope that you will be safe in the sun by putting on some sun cream on for a start, and to wear your hats, your shorts, and t-shirt like I am right now. So anyways, now we got some of your favourite programmes. Oh, and of course, however, now I'm afraid that the only other two programmes which will mark as the last airings of it, which includes for the likes of Joshua Jones, which it was a silver key, and then of course that will have the Blue Racer, and how could we forget the Super Mario Bros. 3, as we're going to have a special double bill of it this afternoon. But to begin with, now here we have Angel Mouse, and today, however, there is a certain copycat chick. Who ever heard of it? Hey, who ever heard of it? Hey, he copied me. Anyways, here's Angel Mouse. Angel Mouse. Angel Mouse. He tries to be good, he knows that he should, but things don't always go his way. He'll always do his best when he's put to the test to get a little better every day. Angel Mouse. Angel Mouse.
One day, my friend Angel Mouse and I heard a sort of tapping, rapping, knocking sound, thanks to my friend Angel Mouse.
Angel Mouse. And just a reminder that tomorrow at lunchtime that we'll have another episode of Angel Mouse. And also, just a reminder that next programme is Joshua Jones, and he's here next. Angel Mouse. Angel Mouse. And that was Angel Mouse. Yeah, so it turns out that the chick was a copycat. Or is it called a copy chick? Snarl, 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 ruffle, 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 ruffle. Anyways, the next programme now is that we hand over to the silver key to Joshua Jones. And may I remind you that Joshua Jones, this will be the very last time that you'll ever see this programme, as it is a very short-lived series. So, enjoy Joshua Jones for the last time.
Some people live in the country, some people live in the city or town, some people live at the top of the tower, but some people live much nearer the ground. But Joshua Jones can live wherever he goes. His boat will take him to all the nicest places he knows. Some people work in an office, some people like to work out of doors. Some people work in a great big building, some people work on a factory floor. But Joshua Jones can work wherever he goes, down by the waterside or any place the water flows. La 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 la, 'cause that's the life he knows. La 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 la, 'cause that's the life he knows.
It's all hands on deck down at the Lock Cottage today.
Oh! Bapu, you're a genius.
Oh, not me, Ravi. I just answered the telephone.
Josh, it was you.
Some people live in the country, some people live in the city Joshua Jones can live wherever he goes, down by the waterside or any place the water flows. La 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 la, 'cause that's the life he knows.
And that was Joshua Jones. And that was the last time for me to broadcast Joshua Jones as well. And here we go for the last time for me to say, from one Bumper Films classic to another Bumper Films classic. And it's Star Hill Ponies. And I think today's episode is all about knickers. Oi, I think you're a dirty old man, fella. Cut it out, will you? Here's Star Hill Ponies.
With the Star Hill Ponies, you can never be lonely. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you. Whenever you feel all alone and don't know what to do, there's someone we know who'll help you out, stop you feeling blue. They're always there when you need friends, they know just what to do. Just count those wishes, 1, 2, 3, and watch them all come true. With the Star Hill Ponies, you can never be lonely. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you. With the Star Hill Ponies, you can never be lonely. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you. If you need someone that's lots of fun, then you know what to do. Just make those wishes, 1, 2, 3, and watch them all come true. With the Star Hill Ponies, you can never be lonely. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you. With the Star Hill Ponies, you can never be lonely. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you.
Gotta tidy you up a bit if we guys.
With the Star Hill Ponies, you can never be lonely. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you. Whenever you feel all alone and don't know what to do, there's someone we know who'll help you out, stop you feeling blue. Star Hill Ponies will always be with you.
And that was Star Hill Ponies. Well, let me tell you one thing. The knickers that I was on about belonging to an old lady. And I didn't realise that some of the ponies can be a bit naughtier, nicking some knickers. Yeah, that was a very funny episode it was. Right, so the next one now is Brum. And today's episode is all about a pantomime cow. Enjoy the episode whilst I stop myself because of knickers. Yeah, anyways, here's Brum.
Drums off to the big town.
Way to go, Brum.
And that was Brum. So yeah, it was like two robbers were in a pantomime cow after all this time. Wow. Yeah, and I bet you remember that in Series 1 when there was a pantomime horse. But the pantomime cow, well, it's not very much friendly as I thought it was. Right, so the next one now is we have a cartoon premiere. And the reason why, because we got Hokey Wolf. And today's cartoon is all about lambs and a wolf. So it's obviously called Lambast Wolf.
Well, how about that? Well, I'll be darned.
Say, Hokey, what you reading?
That would be a plus.
And that was Hokey Wolf. And yep, well, I think he doesn't get away with gunshots getting at him, though. Yeah, you could say it was like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Oh, did you see the way that Hokey Wolf's spout sounds a bit like Yogi? Because obviously, Yogi Bear is like Hokey Wolf, and Boo Boo is like Ding-a-ling, so they're obviously like copycats, just like the one we've had on Angel Mouse earlier on. So the next program now is that we have a very special double bill of The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3. And the reason why, because these two episodes will be the very last time that I'll ever air it on Children's GBC. Just before we have the rest of the episodes of Super Mario World, probably starting tomorrow. But now it's time to begin a double bill with The Venice Menace. Ooh la la!
It is a legend no one will forget. Everyone thought King Koopa had left the Mushroom Kingdom, and then his doom ship attacked. King Koopa was back with the greatest danger ever known, his Koopa kids. Using their new superpowers, the Super Mario Brothers rescued Princess Toadstool and beat back the evil Koopa family. I'll get those plumbers!
We'll have one last ever episode of Super Mario Bros. 3 later on this afternoon, because we'll continue on after the other programs. So, now, if you remember, when Jawbreak used to broadcast the Sooty Show every Friday, well, there are some other episodes which we have not yet broadcasted on Children's GBC before. So, here it is. For the first time ever, here's the Sooty Show. And here we go with today's episode, which is all about Rodney the Dragon! Woo!
Oh, hello there. The dragon. Can we have a few flames, please, Rodney? Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Okay, let's get a sausage on here, shall we? Hang on. No flames a minute, Rodney. Just a minute. Right, flames, please, Rodney. Oh, that's tremendous. Let's get a beef burger. I do want some bread. Okay, hang on a minute, Rodney.
And just a reminder that tomorrow afternoon, that Drawbridge will be presenting some more Sooty Show episodes just tomorrow. And I'm sure that we'll have the next program coming up. Well, carry on. And that was the Sooty Show. And of course, that we'll have more episodes of the Sooty Show tomorrow afternoon with George Bryn. But back to today, here's the Berry family. And today's episode is called Charlie's Golf Classic. I wonder if Charlie's quite very good at playing golf. Let's go and join him to find out.
The Berry Family, starring Charlie Berry, Bessie Berry, and Junior.
And that was the Berry family. Well, let me say one thing, he's got a golf bag on his head. Yeah, anyways, now the next one is from one cartoon family to another, It's the Barclays, and today's episode is all about beware. And if you guys wonder, beware of what? Well, let me tell you one thing. Well, it certainly is not a rat. Hey, who kissed me? Oh, just me and my imagining things. Anyways, here's the Barclays, and today it's called Barclay Beware.
Arnie Barkley, he's the head of the Barkley house. Agnes Barkley is his devoted and loving spouse. They've got kids, Terry, Roger, and Chester too. And all of them are Barkleys through and through. 'Cause they're the Barkleys, and they're okay. And Arnie Barkley, with a very open mind, is always first to let you know his own opinionated ways. But even though he may grumble and get uptight, just remember Arnie Barkley's bark is worse than his bite.
Was the Barclays. Well, let me tell you one thing. Well, I'm so glad that they are now back from vacation, although it ends in a disaster. Oh, and just to let you know, from next week, we've only got 2 more episodes to broadcast. As for Barclays, it's a very short-lived series, and I'm sure that we've got another programme, which is going to be about the Hound Cat, which is probably next week as well. So, anyways, the next one, speaking of which, is that we have one last episode of The Blue Racer. And today's episode is all about Little Boa Peep. I wonder what it means by that. Now that is an ultimate joke title. Edge, cue titles for the last time.
Nature lovers, this is your friendly Blue Racer.
And that was the Blue Racer. Did you hear that bark from the Blue Racer? That is very silly. Oh, and that was the very last episode of a Blue Racer. Yeah, so it's time for me to say, farewell, Blue Racer, and I'm sure that you'll be going to a better place. Right, so anyways, now, the next one now is The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3 again. But this time, we have one last episode as part of our double bill, and I think that the last one is going to be called Super Cooper. Whoosh! And George Moose is going to get punched because he's a Cooper. I thought it was not! And those were the last 2 episodes of The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3. And just a reminder that tomorrow that we'll have Super Mario World. And that's probably happening tomorrow. But next though, Maid Marian and her merry men.
indeed.
And that was The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3. And that was the last ever episode of it too, so we'll have no more of that programme from next week. But don't worry, as I said, that we got the Hound Cats, and we might even have some new ones as well. So make sure you do not miss. But as for Barclays, no, I can't say the same. But don't worry, some of it is still there. Right, so anyways, the last programme now is Maid Marian and Her Merry Men. And today, Maid Marian is expecting that her mother is coming to see her. Oh my goodness, now will she be coping? Let's find out, and hopefully the Merry Men should help.
No, please, I can't bear it. You've got to help me. I'll do anything, only don't let this happen to me, please.
She's your mother, Marion. Of course she can come and stay if she wants to.
But she'll do all those horrible things.
Like what, man?
Like tidying up. My mother could tidy up for England. If you put her in a totally dust-free vacuum that hadn't been visited by any living organism since the creation of the universe, she'd still come out with 2 bin bags full of rubbish.
What, don't you love her then?
Of course I do. When she's in Scarborough. Anyway, she doesn't know what I do.
Why on earth don't you tell her then?
She wouldn't understand, little Ron. She's respectable. She's so straight, if she lay on an exercise book, you could use her to draw the margin.
So what does she think you do then?
She thinks...
Come on.
She thinks I'm a dental receptionist.
Well, if that's what she thinks, that's what you'll have to be, isn't it?
Hurrah for the state of Luxembourg.
Haven't you, love?
Marianne, why don't you carry on with what you're doing? 'Cause there's always trouble brewing. You gotta find a way to make a better day. Oh, Marianne, why don't you carry on with your merry men and make heroes out of each of them? You got to find a place to make a better space. Whoa, Marianne,
And that was Maid Marian and Her Merry Men. Yeah, and I'm sure that we'll have more episodes of that particular show next week. Well, that's pretty much about it for today on Children's GBC. And don't forget, now, I'll be back on Friday morning, which is tomorrow morning. And Drawbin, however, will be seeing you tomorrow afternoon too. So I'm sure that the Sooty Show will continue on. Well, that's until the Sooty Show will cease no more. In the next couple of weeks or so. So see you soon for that. Bye-bye, everyone. See you soon. Goodbye. This is GTV. And now it's time to head on down to Ramsey Street now. And I think that Ben and Betty are going to be going to Neighbours for their lovey-dovey. Just rap. Sorry. But anyways, here's Neighbours, as I was going to say.